Hello everyone, welcome back to Shelby County with me, Mr. Fox. Now today I'm going to be running a quick test to see how long it actually takes you to get 1,000 Mercurines. Because we need to work out some, stuff. Now before we get started, I have nothing in my inventory. I'm in survival. I'm in the town hall. We're going to probably minus 30 seconds. I'm starting now. Okay. So, basically, we want to run a test to see how long it takes you to get 1,000 Mercurines and how easy it is. Just for mathing. Now we'll wait for the next subtrain. Now this is, well, I suppose I can include the transport as well. So we want to look at where we're going, because I haven't been to the Rodoville. Now, Rodoville, currently, by the way, the date is the 29th of the 7th. I want to involve that for the specific reason that this is the current version of Rodoville. It doesn't look the best, it probably doesn't work the best, and there will be other jobs coming in. Like, there will be a warehouse job where you can craft blocks, and a certain store will be returning at some point. Yes. Good old store. It will work better than last time, and it should be good fun for players, because I do want to make this experience enjoyable. You know, that is the original idea. It's just, again, Glitch should know that I can't do everything magically. So, yeah, we run over. Right, it does suck a little bit that we have to run over. If I really, really wanted to, I could put in a rail right here. The track is way over there, which is a shame. Sorry for that weird edit. My headset decided to say that horrid phrase of automatic shutdown and enable press bar to cancel. Shutdown and whatever. So I did that. Now, so this is the industrial zone. It's a child at the moment. It's not great. It doesn't look great. As you can see, blank. Right. This isn't the final product. It is nowhere near the final product. So I'm going to be showing you off what's actually in. I don't want to litter. There will be a clear inventory function. So you can come into here, right, into any one of these farms. I suppose we could just do from here. Now, it's also important to remember that you can get the seeds as well. And this video will not end until I get 1,000. It should take, I'm going to estimate about let's say 30 minutes, maybe 20, to get a grand. And that's if I keep persisting, you know. Well, I'm doing it casually now, a second, because this is how I would play the game. You know, so I'd get all these up. Obviously, I have no tools yet, because I don't have any money. If I get money, then I can basically upgrade my gear. I can get well, I can't really get swords, but I can get axes, I can get pickaxes. Logs isn't really a great way to obtain money. Obviously, one of the ways that you do get slowed down is from planting seeds. Alright, that's kind of a factor that gets taken in. But, if we look at our inventory right now, this is what we have from one shed. I'm going to call him a shed. So if we can put into perspective that there's at least 2 of these wheat field joints, if we then got fortune on our hull, that would steadily increase the amount of seeds that we get. And if you didn't know, we can sell seeds for, I think it's 1, which is very, very good. It's either 1 or halved, which is still very good. Fortune on carrots is brilliant. Alright, if a beginner can get his hands on carrots, then that's amazing. There will be a beginner book telling them how to, you know, get started. You know, that involves going to sell, getting experience bottles, then, you know, going to the library, getting enchantment books, putting them onto your tools, and what is best to farm, and just all that kind of stuff. because there will be a variety amount of jobs for everyone to do. So, you know, I could do that next one if I really wanted to, but I think I'm going to do carrots. Now, another very important factor to roll in is the chart. And yes, I think we can sell poisonous, actually, no we can't. The chart is very important to remember. We will be slapping them across the city in key points, you know, next to selling places, so I don't think they exist anymore. Because we ran into a little item frame problem. Maybe they do exist still, but I don't know. One of the methods I do find is, yeah, I should have gone to carrots first, and the reason I should have done that was because carrots are a good food source for beginners, and then I wouldn't be getting slowed down by getting hungry. Now, I could eat the potatoes, but I'm not going to. Unfortunately, I can't kill animals, which would also increase the amount of, you know, Mercurines that I get. But as you can see, I have gotten a few potatoes. I should be able to replant most of this with this stack. Potatoes are, I think, I'm gonna have to pull up the chart, I do believe. Or go to sell. Does sell have a chart? Scanning? No, it doesn't. Okay. That's a shame. And then this one is also potatoes. Yeah, in the beginner book it will also say that you can just... Yeah, I did find a problem with our food stores a while ago, and that's basically that they're not useful. But they're there, they're nice, they're good. I have used them, because, you know, I didn't want to go kill cows. Also, we couldn't. Cows are now available. All animals are actually available. So again, if I did have a sword, I could murder them, get their produce, breed them. All of that method is a little bit longer, so I wouldn't recommend that for beginners. It's been about 7 minutes, Glitch Gamer. 7 minutes. I have almost an inventory full. It takes precisely 2 inventories. I really haven't looked at the chart for a while in the beginner book. Actually, on that point, I might put the selling chart in the spawn circle, cylinder thingamajig, just so then people can look at it. There will be a lectern that says look at it. It's very simple but quite effective. And as you can see, I think it's taking more carrots, or probably the same amount. And yes, you do realize I am only harvesting half. That's just for efficiency's sake. I would say the average person would harvest all of these carrots and then replant them. They can do it whatever they want. But I'm just seeing how long it takes. Well, I guess if the average person harvests all the carrots and I'm not doing that, then I'm not the average person. Therefore this test is incorrect. But for the sake of existence, this will be fine, because some people, you never know, could want to come in here and half harvest the carrots. Now you can kind of tell here that the carrots, I think, the only way I can test this, yeah, as you can see, the carrots are most effective, so players should go to the carrots. You see? There's a whole bunch of logic behind this that, yes, the average player won't realize, right? But if they do, then that will give them, you know, a boost. So let's collect, I'd say, a line or two more, and then we'll head to a shop and we'll see where we are. I might be even over a grand on this stage. Now you might be wondering, why am I doing this test? It's because we want to we want to fix our current HTML problem, which is to say that we want to sell potions for 6 stacks of Mercurines. Sorry. But obviously there's no machine we can work with that. So what I want to introduce is a machine where you put in 1,000 Mercurines and you get like 100 HFMI coins. Now these coins can only be used in HFMI. The medical card will not be affected by it. That will just work the same way. Unless I do decide to rework it, but that would mean that I would either A, leave the price the way it is, meaning that it would cost actually 3 grand in order to get a medical card, and that I would see unfair. Or I can involve the minimum of 400 per, which would kind of suck if you had to pay for your medical card, but that is, you know, not my problem half the time, I guess. I do have these other items in my inventory. Again, that will be fixed. So, now this isn't my Let's Play voice. I would be more upbeat and excited if this was my Let's Play voice. This is my tester voice to, you know, run through stats. So yes, carrots is best to harvest, and that will be going into the book. Because you'd be like, oh yeah, carrots and potatoes, yeah, they're the same. No, because from one shed, I got, you know, more carrots than potatoes. So what I do now, yes, it is a long run. What we might do, I'd love to do a track going from the subway to here, but that would probably look a little bit weird. We can either do that, or we can break all signs of logic and just do a TB button, which would be very much better, because I think players would enjoy that a little bit more. I would enjoy that a little bit more, so I'll have to talk to Glitch about that, because, you know, there's a few quality of life updates that we also want to involve. Such as, you know, running down this road, because not many players are going to want to run down this road, and if people don't want to do that all the time, then they're not going to be able to make money, and if they don't make money, they literally can't play this game, and that would be upsetting. Now, if anybody is watching this, please do leave some feedback down below in the comments section. Leave a like. Yeah, this will be going publicly on YouTube, because why not? Okay. So where we want to go right now is, I believe Cell is fully functioning. We want to go to every block town, even though Transparent Town also has a selling point. It all kind of depends on where we want to go. You know what? I feel like Transparent Town today. It's a little bit more finished. What's redstone? Yeah, we have to fix some problems. Well, yeah, I have to fix some problems with the subways. The server is not up to optimal condition. There's going to be so many updates in the next coming months. Not even weeks, months. So if we could exit out here, run up the stairs, take a right. I knew that. Compliment our train station. And take a right. Okay. Now the selling point is right here. Right. Now we can do it. So I ran into a few snags. It was just the halving machines not halving correctly. And they're all fixed now, so I can run a fully accurate test. Now, as you can see, I have a lot more carrots than potatoes. If you see that the quantity is not correct, tell me, and I will do this test again. Because I don't mind. I love testing stuff. Numbers are so good to look at. I mean, like, look at that number rising. Now, I should probably start a stopwatch or something, because nobody wants to watch this take over. So yeah, this should effectively get me 9. Yeah, you can see that it's working when it's going slowly. Right, you know, 2 stacks of carrots should make 1, which you just saw happen, basically. It might not be accurate, like 100%, but it's like pretty much accurate. Now these potatoes, yes, you'll have to give them a second because they will roll over, but these potatoes will leave before these Mercurines get in. I'm gonna start a stopwatch and I'll be back to you. Okay, so the ticking just finished. So, what we can exterminate from here is if you focus on carrots for about 5 minutes, right, because that's all it took me to take about 5 minutes. I can stop watch over that clip if I really, really want to find out the amount of time that it took me. Or I suppose I can do timestamps, whichever. So I focused on carrots for about 5 minutes, right? So let's say every 5 minutes I get about this from carrots. Maybe this. I think that's. Yeah, so it takes about 5 minutes to harvest. I say half a shed of carrots, right? Well, we'll try and do the math right here, right? So takes about 5 minutes to get, what is this? 7 stacks of Mercurines, right? Going to be 15, right? So 15 minutes, right? About 15 minutes, you can manage to get all of this space full. Then you'll probably have to spend another maybe 5 minutes on this. So realistically, right, you spend 5 minutes on the first batch, then you come here and sell. That takes about, I don't know how many minutes. Well, it seemed to take 8 minutes, fortunately. So yeah, selling takes the longest. So what I would advise doing, right, because, you know, this is a test and an advising video, I guess. What I'd advise doing, right, is coming here. It's not selling all your carrots. Sell about maybe 2, just so you can get a stack of Mercurines. Then head off to storage support, buy yourself a few shulker boxes, head back to the industrial site, harvest carrots, and then boom. After about 20 minutes, you'll have a grand. And then obviously if you have fortune, you can speed that up significantly. I can't do math on that. And efficiency, and then once you upgrade that, you can buy land and upgrade to other farms like bamboo, and there will also be animals, the warehouse job, and all that kind of stuff. So that is my test for today, that it should take you approximately, if you were efficient, it should take you approximately 20 minutes to get 1,000 Mercurines inside of Shelby County. Approximately. If you're good. Yeah. Gonna have to work on it, like, but I mean, that is provided that you don't really take breaks, although it's 20 minutes, so like, if you feel exhausted after only 20 minutes, there's nothing I can do about that. It's pretty easy, as you can see, to get 1,000. I don't want you to get rich quick, right? That's, you know, why you upgrade. That's why you buy land. That's why you craft farms. That's why you upgrade your gear, is so that you can produce faster. And if you can produce faster, then you can make more money. If you can make more money, then you can make more farms. You know how this is going? You start poor, hard to get money, right? But the first time that you can get money, right, put it into stuff that you need. Like tools, like this will all be in the starter book, by the way. Tools, shulker boxes, and spend a while harvesting as much crops as you can. Maybe even get an axe, because unfortunately we don't sell swords, so you do have to kind of whack animals with an axe. Follow the rules with that one, because apparently you can breed them, even though mob spawning is off. I really don't know how that works. So yeah, that's my experiment for today. If you all liked it, don't forget to leave it a like. I loved this, even though my voice did sound a little bit, you know, test mode, running numbers and what have you. So yeah, it's very easy to make money in this game. All you gotta do is play the game. If you have any complaints, suggestions, or whatevers, I'll leave them down below. I love you all. Thank you so much. And Shelby County construction will continue. And Shelby County survival, oh man, when it returns in about 40 years, it will be so exciting. So exciting. By the way, I will be redefining my industry, because if I go back there and try to just put down the same thing, I'm not going to like it. I might also be starting over again. I will also be speedrunning, and I'm blabbering. So yeah, bye bye. Okay, toodaloo.